Hey, hey there, guys. There's another day, another episode, right? Me, personally, I have one more day of work, and then here comes my weekend. Hooray! So, yeah, I can't wait to have 3 days off to not do anything at all. Now, I'm sure I'll be, I don't know, I'm making content or playing Dead Space or something. Hopefully, they put out some overtime, though, because I could really use the overtime, like I keep saying. Uh, money. Do 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 do. Dude, the other day I took a shit, right? Like I took a break from work to go take a shit, and it like hurt so bad to take that particular shit. Like I don't know if I need to drink more liquids or what, because my shit just came out dry and it just hurt. Like it hurt so much that I'm still thinking about the pain, So it just, I don't know. I'm getting old, obviously. Anyways, enough about my butt. So let's look at the news, right? Germany is lacking healthcare workers, so they are looking to make robots the future of healthcare for the elderly. And I mean, that's kind of ironic, right? I guess is it? Can you kind of spin that in ironic twist? I think Germany's trying to stay quiet during all this talk of nuclear this with Korea and that and Russia this and Ukraine blah blah blah. Hopefully they don't hire like JewBots or anything like that. Speaking of the war going on, though, the U.S. and I think Europe, right? It looks like it was Europe, are giving more ammunition to the Ukraine that they desperately need, I guess. And dude, why is Ukraine just getting so much help, but not getting like anything done? Like they're not winning. They just keep getting help, but not winning. That shit is so wacky, man. Like we were gonna help them win the fucking war. Let's just help them win the war and get this over with. Let's quit just spending money. Stop wasting it every day. It's like, oh, I need a new this, I need a new that to try and win. Let's just fucking help them win then. Like, quit just giving them shit. I don't know, whatever. And here in some local news, this is a local news now. Some Africanized honeybees have killed 2 dogs in South Texas. But that won't make the news because everyone is hating on dogs right now for when they killed those 2 people the other day. I think they killed like an elderly man, and then I don't know who else. Some other guy got mauled by a bunch of dogs and died. And then the media doesn't want to even touch the term Africanized because oh boy, that looks bad. That's the same as Madonna's kids. Like, have you seen the ratio of Madonna's kids? It's just way more blacks than whites. Like that math doesn't make very much sense to me. But hey, it's Madonna, right? Like she could do whatever the fuck she wants. She could look all Squidward faced anywhere she goes, and I'd still fuck her like Madonna. She's fucking Madonna. Gonna dress you up in my love, all over your body. That song fucking goes hard. The bass beating it like. Oh man, speaking of North Korea. Yeah, I guess I was. A lot of the citizens that are starving there because I guess their country sucks or whatever are hating on one of Kim Jong Un's daughters because they're calling her plump. And yeah, I'm looking at her and she's got a plumpy face, like a big baby face, and she's kind of chunky, but she's no fucking Lizzo, man. Like anything those Koreans are talking shit about her, they need to check out how fat our American people are because man, they start making fun of that daughter of Kim Jong Un. You need to fucking check out what we got here, and then you'll start feeling like you know what starving is. But hey, at least she's female, so whatever. Um, According to the trans person that is like the trans Hershey chocolate bar ad person, she's been getting all this nuclear heat for being in that commercial, and she's not used to it, or he's not used to it, or whatever it is. And I'm wondering why they didn't hire a black person that was trans. Like, did Hershey think that would be too much pandering to have an actual chocolate trans person? And dude, if they had a black person, no one like is allowed to be mad at black people because nowadays you're not allowed to be mad at them. So you should have gone that route instead of a white trans person. Like, no, people still hate white people. That's just how it is right now. Like you should have went that route. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't write it that way. Like, you're stupid to do her, she, Hirsch, them, or whatever the fuck you thought was clever. And lastly, looks like Cher went out and made it official that I guess she's dating like her music executive or a producer who's like 40 years younger than her. And I'm like, dude, Cher, right on, girl. Like, you're fucking hot. She's that deep voice goddess just resonating in her. And it's a shame that Sonny had to fucking die like a cartoon character skiing down the fucking slope of a mountain and just hitting a tree. Like, I always think about bullshit like that. Like, he died like a fucking cartoon character. That sucks ass, you know? It's almost like when a person dies falling into a manhole. Like, that's like a cartoon character death, you know? It's bullshit. And man, on a sad note, earlier this week I was talking about the passing of Lance Reddick, and apparently he was playing the game Destiny the night before he passed. And man, I just hope like it wasn't the jab that killed him, because I don't care how shitty the Resident Evil Netflix show was. That man was a pretty scary black man Wesker. So yeah, I'm a fan of him just from that shitty storm of a reincarnation of a shit show. And yeah, he's a fucking good actor. So I hope like, I don't know, I hope he rests in peace. He deserves it, you know? Poor guy, right? For real. He did look sick though, you know, like he had the yellow eyes. I think he had the yellow eyes. You know those yellow eyes? But anyways, man, that's another episode for today, guys. I guess I need to drink more fluids, maybe go walking for 30 minutes a day. I don't know. My digestive system gets flowing a little bit better, you know, help the shit flow. I know my doctor's always like, oh, the Mediterranean diet. You should be on the Mediterranean diet. And I'm like, dude, whatever. Like, you don't even know. You're a straight, skinny white man. You don't know what you're talking about, you know. But at least I know if I moved to Germany, I'd get some, like, robots to help take care of me and shit, you know. I don't know if it'd be like Terminator 2 and those start uprising and shit. You know, at least Linda knows the references now to fucking Terminator 2, so I don't have to, like, explain it every time I talk about it. Hopefully the robots don't take over Germany, because maybe they'll feel like they're the master race of machines or something and just start, you know, bullying around the old people. Like, oh, you're gonna go, you know, do this. My fingers hurt, you know, or whatever the fuck. And why do they still call killer bees Africanized? Like, how has that not been canceled yet in this world, this day and age? I'm really surprised about that. That's still like I read that in the news. Like, I'm very surprised about it. But I mean, I guess some things still can get, you know, away with some things. I don't know. And why are we using like Africanized honey in our Hershey bars to help out the Africans? You know, like, does it taste like spicier? Or does it make you angry when you eat it? Like, it gives you the rage, you know? Gives you the yellow eyes. But yeah, you gotta feel bad for the trans person that is part of that Hershey, they, them, her, she, who, he, what, who, he, who, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang, who, he, who, ha, ha, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Whatever clever shit they had in their heads. And now that girl or that guy is getting all the hate for the kind of shit, you know. It kind of reminds me of that hot ass chick from AT&T, who, you know, was just an ad for AT&T, and then everyone just started like fucking doing videos of her with her huge mommy milkers and just putting them everywhere. Like, goddamn, she's got huge tits underneath that AT&T uniform, those AT&T titties. And dude, I wish I was better with my anxiety, so I go like try and woo Cher, you know, like she's after the young guys, obviously, so I would try and woo her and charm her with my personality and be like, hey, Cher, you want to be on my podcast? And she'd be like, oh, yeah, or whatever her voice is. I don't know. I think she has a hot voice. But Cher's always fucking been hot. Like, always. There's like that video I would watch of her performing with young Michael Jackson, like the Jackson 5, and she's there doing the robot with them. Oh, boy, my heart. Mi corazón dejó en ti. My heart is lost to you. You have captured my love completely. My heart is lost to you. Oh, my heart is lost to you. But yeah, guys, thanks again for listening. I appreciate all the love and support I get from y'all. I posted on Twitter and Instagram. I just got some new stickers that came in with me and Cardiff as Krang from the Ninja Turtles. So if y'all are wanting any sticker packs, hit me up on my Instagram or my Twitter. Because, you know, I'm not getting overtime, so I need any money I can get Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. The art, obviously, done by the great Retro Horror Inc. Check him out on Instagram or his website, www.retrohorrorinc.com. And check out the podcast, That's All Funny. It's available everywhere you listen to your podcasts. Thank you all so much again, and take care and good night.